Hello, this is your Auntie Pam with Stories from Auntie Pam. This is talking about men moving in with women. Look, I done said it time and time again, honey. On my videos, I see a lot of that, and like I said, my thing is, in my opinion, you want three hots in a cot. Now, I mean, I have seen instances where if they're in a relationship or getting ready to move or something like that, and he may move in with her, whatever, because they're getting ready to buy something together, get something together. Guess what? Cool. I like stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? Because you're finna get that together. But not when you just coming and you staying, Ray and Tyrone and Pookie in. Nah, baby, they coming in moving with you because they need three hots in the car. You get what I'm saying? I mean, because either you're staying with your auntie, your mama, your grandmama, your baby mama, or your girlfriend. Anything about this is always the same thing. It's always the same cycle when it comes to particular men that do stuff like that. You'll see it. You know what I'm saying? And then they want to sit here and try to argue with you over what belongs to you. Baby, your name ain't on this lease. So you ain't got no authority. You ain't got no say so over here because your name ain't on nothing, baby. And you look, I'm sorry, but the Peter Walker ain't that good. I'm saying it. I don't care if it got gold dripping from it. Baby, you ain't finna come in here, move in with me, tell me what to do, run my house, eating up my food, eating up my children food. Now everybody know I ain't got no crumb snatchers, but I'm just saying, I'm seeing this with different people, and I'm seeing this with people that I know. You coming in eating up the children food, eating up the children snacks, drinking up the juice, drinking up the Hawaiian punch, you get what I'm saying? And then here it is, baby. I don't care if you get $500, $700, $1,000 in food stamps, baby. That's for my babies. That's for my children. No, you're not coming in here drinking and eating up my stuff. Like I said, I don't care if your stuff dripping and gold. Because if you finna come up in here, baby, I'm gonna need you to contribute, and I'm gonna need you to not be in my pantry eating up my children's stuff, or not eating up the stuff that I know I have bought, especially for me. If you want something, you get what I'm saying, that's special, or a certain snack or drink or this or that, baby, I'm gonna need you to bring it up in here, because I'm not finna buy it. Not with mine. Not with my food stamp. I'm just saying, if I was getting them. But not with mine. That ain't how that go. But that's just what to be expected when Pookie, Ray, and Tyrone moving in with these girls that's, I'm not saying all of them in the projects. No, I'm not saying all of them on Section 8. No, because I've seen the ones that got good jobs, good careers, 6 figures and everything else. They're still dealing with Pookie and Ray. So it's not just the low income. It's the middle class too. I've seen that too. I've even seen a couple of rich folks that I know, baby. Pookie and Ray them, they slanging that wood around here, baby. So they taking care of them. They giving them what they want, just as long as they slaying, slaying that wood. But I'm just saying, still, when you're looking at certain situations, you have those, like I said, you got the middle class that's doing what the lower class is doing. You got the couple of rich people, like I said, that I know, baby, they are, you might well just gonna say they paying for it, because they sort of, you call them the cougars, sugar mama cougars. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give them a combined name of sugar mama cougar, because you paying for a band and then you're older. So hey, like I said, I mean, I know a couple of people that's like that, but like I said, it just sort of irks my nerves when you're looking at the lower income, that's letting Pookie and Ray come and tell them what to do, and then you sitting here fighting and cussing and arguing, and then all of a sudden when y'all get to arguing, he want to call you every B and hoe, and he want to call you every MF, and baby, them some big words. There's some nasty words. You coming up here eating my stuff, and you not working, and you using my L, using my heat, using my water, using my ABCD, F, and G. And then you want to come up here calling me B's and hoes and MFs, and because you mad because I won't buy you some liquor or some cigarettes or get you no. But like I said, you moving in because you need 3 hots in the cot. You tired of staying, grandmama and mama getting on your nerve. You living down in their basement, or either you sleeping on their couch. They telling you to get up, be a man, get a job, do this and do that, ABCD, E, F, G, and then you want to get mad at them. So you find somebody that you think that's desperate, or that just looking for a man and want to be with somebody, especially with it being cuddle up season now. You go and you look for the person with the lowest self-esteem, and you get with them, and you go to sweet talking them, and how much and what all you can do, what all you can eat and lick, and just to try to, oh baby, you fine, you cute, you look good, you got a big booty, blah blah. Oh, okay, yeah, I already know that. Last time I checked in the mirror when I, took my bath this morning, I know what it looked like. But you ain't gotta remind me. I know what I'm shaped up like. So those little compliments, baby, that's not gonna make me wanna tell you, oh, you can come over tonight, you can get with me. Self-esteem, people. I'm gonna need you to I'm gonna need you to have a little bit more than what you got. baby, I'm gonna need you not to be desperate. I mean, honey, if it's that bad, I'm gonna need you to go buy a couple of batteries and go to the love stuff store, go to the sex shop, and need you to get a couple of vibrators. I'm not condoning getting that and doing that either. But if it's gonna keep hooking right now from moving in with you, and it's gonna keep you from being hot in the behind, and you catching STDs, and then he'll sit here and how you gonna sit here and cheat on her? You living in her house, and then you got the nerve to cheat on her. Then what? Another thing I cannot stand to see, baby. What? If I'm the one with the job, you ain't finna sit here and get my car and drop me off at work for you to ride around for what? You ain't looking for no job at 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night. So what you need my car for? No, my car finna be right here sitting in the parking lot at my job until I get out work. So if you staying with me and I'm working, no, baby, what you need my car for? You ain't got no job. You ain't putting no gas in, baby. No. Babe, like I said, that's just signs of desperation. I'm sorry. Cause me, like I said, I'm single. Yeah, I'm celibate. Yeah, I got plenty of good sense now. You ain't no. That's because see, Now, I mean, like I said, I have seen from looking at people and that do crazy stuff like that, and I can say I have one thing I can tell you. She was a friend of mine at the time. And she told me, she said, when you get your very first apartment, in which when I did move, I had a roommate. And I had 3 roommates. And so when I did finally get my own, I had moved in January 1999. And by the time I finally got my own apartment to myself, it was February the 1st, 2002. So it was like 3 years later. And one thing that girl told me that has always stuck with me, she said, I done been there, done that. I done been, she was telling me her experience. And she said, never let a man move in with you. She said, don't let them come in, leaving their coat and their shoes and they distant and toothbrush and that and da, because now they're going to think that they got free range. They're going to think that they can come stay anytime they want to. Then all of a sudden they're going to be asking for a key and all this other stuff. What she said, she said, baby, she said, when they leave, she said, you need to pick up their stuff. You need to give it to them. Tell them, you left your shoes, bro. You left your jacket, man. Need you to take that toothbrush. So don't let them leave anything and don't give them a key. Don't let them move in unless they're trying to pay all the bills that that you're already paying. So I told her something. I said, girlfriend, I said, yeah, so you're right. That make a lot of sense. And so I had never done that. So even though I've had a couple of them that tried to try me like that, I'm like, I always remember what that girl told me. And like I said, even though we ain't even friends now, that's the best advice that girl has ever given me, because I may have been one of the ones, and just saying, not to say that, that I had low self-esteem or anything like that. But my thing is, yeah, I might have done that, trying to be trusting, being in a relationship, trying to be trusting and whatever. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, you can move in with me, not knowing or not seeing the signs. But see, this girl had already gave me A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, okay. Thank you for telling me that. Good looking out. So I knew what to look out for because of what she had told me. And like I said, I had a couple of them that tried to try me, and so I saw then when I didn't let you move in and you went ahead and move right along, you didn't want to be with me anyway. You just wanted your 3 hots in the cot. You get what I'm saying? And you pretended as if you were interested in order for you to try to secure the 3 hots in the cot. And there's a lot of people that sit here and they do that. They know that mama, grandmama, like I said, all the other people, whatever that you stand with, even your best friend, if you with your, if a guy staying with his guy best friend or something like that, even though people getting tired of you and want you to leave, then yeah, you start making provisions. And I know there's a lot of these dudes, they start making provisions to try to find somewhere else to stay. So they start sweet talking people, you know what I'm saying, to try to secure their next 3 hots in the cot. That way, if they get with the girl, they stay with the girl maybe for 6 months, or tolerate the person for 7 months, 8 months, a year, or whatever, then by the time they go back to where they were, then it's okay, because you done gave mama, grandmama, auntie, your best friend, whoever, you done gave them a break, gave their couch a break, you done gave their basement a break, because you ain't there. You get what I'm saying? So when you do come back, then they're more than likely to go ahead and let you come back, because look, you gave them a 6-month break, 8-month, 10, 12-month break. You get what I'm saying? Not trying to do anything on your own, not trying to get your own, not trying to have your own. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's just sorry. That's just you being a sorry. I can't say the word. I can't cuss. That's just you being a sorry. Amen. Fill in the blanks. But I just hate that, and like I said, it ain't no telling if it's, how you was raised or your background. Did you have, somebody in the house to be able to, tell you that, a man in the house to be able to help you with, raising you to be a man. And then I know a lot of single mothers that has raised some great men. You get what I'm saying? So, did you have a good mom or a good stepmom or a good grandmama or whatever to raise you to be a good man? Because, the women can, do that too, can raise these good, raise a man to be a good man too or whatever. Or, you have a father in the house or whatever to teach you how to be a man or whatever. So that can go either way. It can go either way, like I said, because you got some awesome moms that raise some, awesome, guys, But honey, that mentality, because it is a mentality, it's a poverty mentality. So when you're dealing with a poverty spirit and a poverty mentality to the point where, all you want to do is just lounge around on other people and let other people take care of you, baby, somebody gonna have to stand up and open their mouth and say, look, you need to go about your business, you need to get a job. If you're gonna stay here, or you're gonna be sleeping on this couch, baby, you need to be working, you need to be doing something, whether it's under the table, whether Uncle Sam taking out their taxes or whatever, do something, honey, so you can contribute, because if not, you're never gonna grow up. You're always gonna be one of the ones where you living with somebody else. And I know so many, oh my goodness, I know so many cases of men that had sat here and live, like maybe the mom passed away, or maybe you just being lazy. But these are grown men that I know that are in their 50s, 60s, and 70s. Now I'm already seeing, Tyrone, Ubu Boo Boo, Ray now in their 20s and 30s and in their 40s, doing this, what I was talking about earlier. But I'm seeing them in their 50s, 60s, and 70s that's doing the exact same thing too. And they have been sitting here living with their children or their sisters or they, parents. I mean, your mama 90 years old and you 65. Why are you here? Mama getting around, 90 years old, mama cooking, mama driving, mama doing all of the above. But mama been taking care of you for how long? 65 years. For your whole 65 years. You don't want to get up and leave. You don't want to be a man. You don't want to get your own. You said right here, want mama to cook and clean and iron and do this and do that. And then when mama get tired of you, mama tell you she ain't finna do nothing for you no more, then guess what? Now you want to get mad at mama. But mama wait about 40 years before she decide to tell you that, and then for the next 25 years, you got to try to, and you're 65, you got to try to sit here and try to do stuff on your own, but you want to sit here and be mad at your 90-year-old mom. You ain't got no business being here any, I'm finna say something. You ain't got no business being here any doggone way. Not that no 65, baby. Mama, you ain't got no business living with mama. Mama should be living with you. You should be trying to retire your mama. You should be trying to get something for your mama to be in. With her being 90, she ain't got no business using her Social Security and her retirement check trying to take care of your grown behind. Because that's not how it go. Why you doing that? And like I said, I know them in the 50s doing that, in their 40s doing that. Y'all too old for that. Y'all are entirely too old to be running around here still staying with a woman. Like I said, a relative or baby mama or sister or brother or anybody. You too old for all that. Stop. It's a mindset. Like I said, simple as that, because I'm wrapping it up. It's a mindset. And when you get rid of that poverty mindset, and you decide that you want to really be a man and you want to be on your own, or not even be on your own, just get your own. You know what I'm saying? Have a mindset to want to be able to put a woman in something. Put her in something. Tell her, baby, you can move out the projects, or you can move out that apartment or whatever. You can come on over here and move in with me. Or we can go ahead and get married or whatever, and then you can have you a place up here. I got everything already set up, because there's a lot of guys that don't even want to get married until they know that they got everything set up, so the woman can just go ahead and walk into, what she need to be walking into, which is comfort. Yeah. You got those men that would rather wait so they can make sure that their old lady got everything that she need and everything that she want. And I like that. That's good. Yeah. But this was your Auntie Pam with Stories from Auntie Pam. Like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment on whether or not you know any Pookies and Ray Rays and Tyrones or whatever they be doing stuff like that. I mean, we just using those names because Pookie, Ray Ray, Tyrone, if you watching this, much love. But because that don't mean that just because that's your name that that's what you do. But nah, for real. If you know anybody, because like I said, I know all ages that does that. 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. I know all ages that do that. And like I said, and it's just a mindset. And if the woman is not pushing them to do better, or to do more, or to grow up, or to be a man, or to contribute, they're not going to do it. Why? Because you're not pushing them to do it. They're going to continue to use you, or like I said, have that mindset where they feel that you supposed to take care of them, or you can't take care of them, and they looking at your situation, your circumstances, whether you got money or whether you income based. Because if you got money, then they figure that, oh, you got enough money to take care of them. But then if you income based, then they figure that Uncle Sam already taking care of you, giving you Section 8 and giving you a project housing, or giving you food stamps or whatever, and they figure that, well, if Uncle Sam taking care of you, you can take care of me too. Everything is free. Stop thinking that just because they own income is based or whatever, that everything is free. Because they still got responsibilities too. They still got light bills, and they still got children to buy shoes and clothes and all this other stuff or whatever for too. So how come you ain't contributing to trying to get some of those things? You still need toiletry and all that. What you, baby, you can't buy tissue and paper towels, baby, with no food stamps. That's not how that go. So yeah, you need to still be able to contribute something. But anyway, like I said, just leave a comment down below. And I thank you guys for watching. I love you and peace.